Do you remember this trip at all?
Yeah.
Jack is a happy, energetic child.
He's a laid-back, fun kid.
I really liked baseball because, first of all, I was Pujols' number.
He loves to be a jokester and tell a lot of funny jokes.
Yeah. He's a normal, soon-to-be 10-year-old. Jack, when he was about 22, 23 months old, he was playing and kind of slumped to the ground.
He was fine one minute. He was not fine the next. I looked at him. He had a facial droop. He was drooling. He was unable to support himself.
My wife's a nurse and I'm a doctor, and we said, is our son having a stroke? And we called 911 and the ambulance came and they brought him to the emergency room, and we spent 4 days in the hospital trying to figure out why he had a stroke.
It was terrifying. We just had a lot of questions at that point that really no one could give us answers to, trying to figure out what Jack's future looked like.
It just didn't feel real. It felt surreal. It felt like something that, just doesn't happen to a, soon-to-be 2-year-old, is to have to deal with something that you typically only hear about in adults.
Initially, he was predicted to have a full recovery, but as the stroke kind of evolved and set in, that's not what happened. And so for the last 8 years, he has really been focused on therapy and trying to get the left side of his body strong and back to where it should be for his age.
You're a little tight this morning, aren't you? He is a star patient. When I first started seeing him when he was 2, he had issues with basic walking, basic standing. Since then, he is now riding bikes and playing non-adaptive sports, which is very big for a kid his age.
Like he's done Camp Independence and he's done the Try My Best triathlon, and those are things that are very motivating for him.
Let's look her down. Ready? Push through lefty.
What I like about him is he normally lets me play like fun things like every single time I see him.
Good. Get your balance inside the foot.
He's just a really fun guy.
If I stood on my hands, we would match.
Him and Tim have a special bond that they've had for, going on 8 years now.
You tired today? Yeah. Kids are very susceptible to hard times at young age, and if we can provide just a little bit of that strength and that stability for them, emotionally as well as physically, I think that that's something that is really nice to do as a pediatric therapist.
Can we throw footballs?
We can. Future for Jack, honestly, I would say would be not coming to therapy much longer. I think that he's progressing really well, that we might just have to go to maintenance therapy. There you go.
The takeaway from our experience with St. Louis Children's is that we feel that Jack has gotten a very individualized, personalized plan of care. He's developed bonds with several caregivers over the years. We just feel very fortunate that we have this amazing children's hospital so close to home.